YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel, Annabella, and Happy New Year to you. It is the first day of January 2021, weirdly enough, and today I am reviewing Doctor Who Revolution of the Daleks, the New Year's Day special that was aired just now. Okay, the story overall was really good and creepy. Mum especially liked the facehuggers. It reminded her of Alien and she freaked out and had to leave the room, which was mildly hilarious. So good to see decent Daleks. I loved the new mutation. Shame they all got destroyed by the traditional bronze Daleks, but I absolutely loved them. Traditional bronze Daleks of New Who, mind you. Yes, and I'm liking that the Doctor is still down with the Harry Potter. Yeah, I know it's not woke anymore, but Harry Potter is 20 years old. We're just going to have to deal with our pain over the issues regarding its writer at a later date, possibly in a video. Don't worry, I've got things planned. It was really, really good. I'm loving the fact that they brought Jack back. Perfect story for him. Not a problem. And I'm loving the fact that he followed... he reminded me of Elizabeth Sladen and Elizabeth Shaw and all the old companions when he did his, you know, there's pain and there's joy with the Doctor and you don't get to decide when you leave speech. It brought it all back, and I just was thinking of Sarah Jane Smith and I was like, oh, school reunion episode with David Tennant's 10th Doctor. Yeah. Good old days. I really liked the episode, thought it was good, nicely paced, and I loved the orange large lettering. So clear, so readable for people with very poor eyesight like me, whose distance vision really isn't all that good, so I could actually read it from, you know, quite a way away. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, so clear. Storyline, loved it. Creepy humanity was creepy enough. Daleks were good. We had good Dalek banter between the two types, the traditional bronze Dalek and the mutated Dalek. I love the mutated Dalek. Those black and red were slick and streamlined. I was like, no, don't destroy that cool design, you bronze freaks. But they did, alas. So back to bronze freakery. But that's okay. Sometimes I think it's actually getting too easy for the Doctor to actually control everything, which is a bit sad, really, in the scheme of things, because, I just want one of those episodes where it's A to B to C. That would be really nice. Or possibly even a 6-parter. The classics. Or maybe even a 4-parter. Or a 2-part episode. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I love the episode. I love how they dealt with the loss of Graham and Ryan. I thought that was perfect. And I'm liking the fact that the 10 months the Doctor was away actually had consequences and people just didn't just forget. I'm loving the fact that we've got emotional resonance and reaction and causality and reaction and cause and all of that jazz going on emotionally. Very, very nice. I'm also liking how the episode was shot. I thought Grace at the end was brilliant. So yes, overall I would give the episode a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Parts of it I was a bit sad that we don't actually have more time with the aliens and there isn't enough creepy build-up, but there was this episode. It did have creepy build-up. I would have liked perhaps it to be a 2-parter, but that's just me. But hey-ho, we had 72 minutes worth of Doctor Who, which was really cool. Or was it longer? Let me know in the comments. Overall, I really liked it. I thought the Doctor was on form. It was good. I'm loving Captain Jack being useful. Was a really good use of his character. I'm liking the fact that he's staying on Earth hanging out with Gwen. I love that. The fact that she took out a Dalek on her son's motorbike with his boxing gloves, weirdly enough. But we would have liked to have seen her and actually had a cameo, I think. But I'm liking the fact that New Who is connected with old New Who. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey, yeah. But I'm liking the fact that we're doing that interconnecting thing. I'm liking the fact that Ryan gave the Doctor some good advice about being the timeless child and all that issue. I'm liking it. It's got a nice direction for future. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I'm liking the fact that Yaz is staying with the Doctor. I'm liking the fact that we're getting a new male companion called John Bishop. That's looking good in 2012. So I'm really excited for that. That is a bit disappointed we're not 2012. Did I mean 2021? Oh, brain, hello. Catch up. I'm really liking it. hopefully we will get the new series in the spring. That would be awesome. So awesome. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the episode. I really like the conclusion of Graham and Ryan's arc. I'm loving the fact that we began with him riding a bike, learning to ride a bicycle because he's dyspraxic, and I like the fact that we ended with him learning to ride a bicycle, wearing his yellow beanie. It was just awesome, and the fact that he's got inner self-worth and confidence for Ryan, because I felt that sometimes I felt that he was slightly underused, which was kind of sad, especially with the historical episodes, because everything Graham tended to take charge and the doctor support the doctor, and then the doctor would take over. But this was cool, and it was nice to actually nod to the fact that Jack is actually a future companion, and that's something that hasn't really been brought up, because we met him during the Second World War in Britain, so he was both an historical companion and a future companion, which is kind of timey-wimey, but it sums everything up. But I'm liking the fact that we've got him re-established in Doctor Who canon now, even though we saw him last season of Doctor Who. But I'm liking the fact that he is going to be a recurring character going forward, which is really good. I'm giving the episode 5 out of 5. I really like Jodie Whittaker's take on the Doctor. I'm hoping that we will see more authority from her in the next season, and she'll be less confused, because I know that the timeless child thing is going to predominate the whole of next season, which is a good thing, because we'll be able to hopefully get some of this new Doctor Who not tied down, but a little bit organised, like reorganising a file of facts, a very, very, very large file of facts with 50 years of history. I'm sure it can be done. I know that it's been done before. We can have a reorganise and a resort, but hopefully that won't interrupt Jodie Whittaker's Doctor being the Doctor, because I mean that is a big part. We've got to allow the stories to develop, and sometimes I actually think that perhaps we do need a 2-parter or a 4-parter or even a 6-parter, just so that we have time with the characters and they get, time to breathe, and the story gets time to breathe, and you build that environment. Because sometimes I think that things happen so quickly that they're just not registering. It could be because I'm getting old, who knows. But I think that that's perhaps a way to go, because then you are at least allowing the supporting characters, because Jack Robinson, who was a good supporting character, and the technology minister who became the Prime Minister, excellent before she obviously copped it, but they were brilliant characters. And I'm liking the fact that we are having recurring characters, so that we're building our world building in Doctor Who is quite difficult, but I'm liking the fact that we've got those links and those chains. It's just a question of reorganising and refiling and sorting, and I think that that's what will happen. I liked the episode. I enjoyed it. I thought the colours and the cinematography was great. Music was good. Loving the orange text, as I've said previously. Please like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the new episode, and Happy New Year to you guys. Thank you for the support. Stay safe and follow government advice. Oh boy, what a year we've had, and what a year we're going to have, particularly in the UK, because the UK is back in lockdown. Well, near enough back in lockdown. We're tier 4 and it's a stay-at-home order, and we can only go out for food, exercise, and to meet one person in a public park. The thrills. So it looks like Zoom calls for us then. Bye, stay safe, and thank you so much for the support. You've been great this year. This year is going to be a good year. We've got the vaccine, so things are looking up, but we've got to keep doing what we've got to keep doing. So hands, face, space, everybody. Bye. Thank you.